Hey there guys, it's Nolan Walker with Dallas Fort Worth SEO. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Google Maps, a big question we get. So we are a full digital marketing agency. Organic's one of the biggest things we do. And between keyword ranking, Google Maps reviews, everybody wants to show up on maps. So one thing about maps that we notice in here all the time is that you can have more reviews than your competitor and still not show up. But why are they up there? So let's take a look at why they get up there. For one thing, if you don't have content about the keyword, you're not going to show up at all. If you have a business model or a business set up and then you have subsets of services, if you don't have content that's great about those subsets, they won't just guess that you want to show up for those keyword terms. You have to have proper content. The website being built out, it's an optimized thing. When you have more of these items, you're more likely to show up. Domain authority is a serious deal. So if you have really poor domain authority, you just started and nobody's worked on it for you, you're much less likely to show up. In fact, you don't typically see people showing up that have poor domain authority in a competitive market. And I say competitive, isn't every service competitive in almost any market now, especially in Dallas-Fort Worth, right? And so you need reviews as well. Even though you can see somebody that's lower in ranking with reviews, you still need them. Now, the reason we see those people lower in ranking with lots of reviews is because they're missing other components and Google grades it. So again, for me, this is an organic item that you can affect and we can help you with. Your Google account needs to be worked on, needs to be the best it can be. And we've got people in here that are experts at it that will help you. A couple of dozen fantastic webmasters working here. It needs to be worked on regularly, so put active. And then what's your address? So if you're highly competitive, and they're going to show people closer to around you, and worse yet, what if you're not even in the city you want to be in? This changes a lot, but long story short on this one, you need to be in the city you want to show up on. That is the best method. So you want to show up in a certain place, you can't call up and say, hey, I'm in this part of town, but I want to show up on maps over here. Well, that's not up to me. It's up to us to do all of these things so that you show up on maps as high as possible and it'll work for you. But it's Google's decision to where they're going to show you. And so if you've got other large towns around, I'll explain it this way. Let's say that you're in Dallas. Let's say you're in Rockwall. So let's say you're on the edge of Dallas and Rockwall and you want to show up in Dallas because you get more business out of Dallas. Why would Google show you in Rockwall when they've got 100 people just like you in Dallas and 10 of them work really well on their website? So there's already 10 people in that city. So you're not going to show up. So you just flat out won't show up in Dallas. You're not going to compete against it. Now, if you're in Dallas and Google has almost nobody in Rockwall, then there's a chance you'll show up in Rockwall. But it depends on how many people Google has in that area. So that's a little something you'll have to deal with, but I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt that we can optimize maps. They grade these items and our company will help you with it. And by the way, we'd love to help you with it. If you have any questions, call us, take a look around. We'd definitely help you with Google Maps. It's one of our primary things. We treat it serious, we'll help you out, and we look forward to hearing from you.